The American dream. Many immigrants have strived to make it in America. Many coming from halfway around the world, coming in the millions. Immigrants come for a better life, giving up their family's property and possibly risking their own lives in an attempt to succeed in what is known as the American dream. Some fail, some make it. Some diffuse into mainstream culture or simply forget their own culture. Today in the world, is the American dream alive?
I'm Calvin Rodriguez. I'm 16 years old. I'm like a first generation when it comes to being an American. My American dream is to come here, well, be in America and be successful in anything I would love to do, which is art.
You think your parents approve your American dream?
Yeah, they approve. They'll support me. My parents came here to America to live out their dream of having more opportunities, and me being able to pursue my dream of art or in that field is part of it. Some advantages of being a first generation is the fact that growing up here, because when you grow up here, you're going to assimilate to everybody and adapt. The difference is that, well, like, my parents will have different viewpoints on everything, just like on discipline, like, let's just say, like, how I should act, like, with other females and stuff. They'll just have a whole different view. And then when you grow up here, I guess a lot of people in America are open-minded. For example, like, there's this thing, my mom will, like, the only way you could get married is, like, you have to be stable with a job. And, like, in here, you could just get married, whatever. Or, like, my mom's idea, you have to get married in a church. And again, that's different in here.
My name's Laura Rubin. I'm 29 years old. My race usually identify as white, and my ethnicity, I'm Eastern European Jewish descent. I teach U.S. history, and I've studied U.S. history through a lens of looking at how race and ethnicity play into the way our society has formed, and then how people treat each other. When I think about this like story of the American dream, it seems like it was a myth that was developed at, in the late 1800s. I could be wrong about that, but certainly it was like the propaganda around it was very popular when there were huge numbers of immigrants coming into the United States. Well, I remember a moment when I asked my dad about this question when I was a little kid, and I think what I've started to pick up just from, like, society, people around me, was that the American dream is that people could immigrate to the United States with nothing, no money or property, and, like, work their way up the ladder, make a lot of money, be able to own a house or something like that. Like, if it's a ladder, if you're picturing a ladder and someone's going to be at the top, a lot of times what that means is stepping on the people below you.
Mi nombre es Marta Esteves, soy dominicana, tengo 43 años de edad, vivo aquí en New York por 21 años. Vinimos a tener una nueva oportunidad aquí en este país que nos ofrece. Tengo mi familia, toda mi familia aquí, mis padres, mis hermanas. Tengo 10 hermanos, 9 hembras y un varón. El sueño americano era estudiar, bailar, pero no lo pude lograr debido a que vine embarazada de mi primera hija, Madiel, y estoy casada por 22 años. Mi esposo ahora no está residiendo aquí porque hace 2 años fue a vivir a Santo Domingo.
¿Y cuántos años tú tienes viviendo aquí? 2 años. ¿Y cuántos años tú tenías viviendo en Nueva York?
24.
¿Qué fue que cambió que tú querías volver acá?
Trabajo. No tenía trabajo.
¿Era fácil o difícil irte?
Difícil.
¿Por qué?
Porque si tú no pagas la renta, no te esperan. Y aquí no hay problema. Que se no en el otro mes. No hay problema. Si tú no la pagas, te voy.
Tú estás diciendo que la vida aquí es más fácil que la de allá.
Mucho más fácil.
¿Y cuántos años tú tienes en este restaurante?
6 meses.
¿Y tú crees que está yendo bien?
Da para pagar.
Cuando tú llegaste, ¿qué año era?
90.
¿Qué fue lo que más te gustó de Nueva York cuando tu primera vez de ahí?
Pasear.
El sueño de mi esposo era también tener una nueva vida, progresar, trabajar duro para después regresarse a su país. Ese es su sueño.
This represents the whole American media, right? Because they did have the American dream, and like, how did they show the American dream? Through the media, and you'll see it today. And like in the drawing, I was showing like piece by piece of it. What I like most about like America is like, or the people here is like they just pursue their dreams.
What is your American dream?
My American dream is just to get wherever you have to get, and there is nobody that can tell you can't do it, and you're gonna have to do it because that's the only thing you're trying to do.
Well, my American dream doesn't surround around a white picket fence and a house and 2 kids and a wife, you know? My American dream is completely different than that. So I feel like other American dreams that other people have, it kind of leads off from that, from, you know, a white picket fence, a house, wife, kids, you know, all of that.